Welcome to a journey through time, where we'll uncover 10 astonishing facts about America's founding fathers that your history textbooks may have overlooked. These remarkable individuals shaped the foundation of a nation, but their lives were far more complex and fascinating than we often realize. Let's begin with Benjamin Franklin, a man of many talents. Did you know that Franklin was not only a statesman and inventor, but also an accomplished swimmer? In fact, he was inducted into the International Swimming Hall of Fame in 1968. Franklin's aquatic prowess was so impressive that he once considered opening a swimming school in London. Moving on to Thomas Jefferson, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson was a prolific writer, but he also had a passion for architecture. He designed his own home, Monticello, as well as the University of Virginia. What's truly remarkable is that Jefferson taught himself architecture through books and observation, having never received formal training in the field. Our third fact brings us to John Adams, the second president of the United States. Adams had a rather unusual pet during his time in the White House, an alligator. The reptile was a gift from Marquis de Lafayette and resided in the unfinished East Room for several months. Imagine the surprise of White House visitors encountering such an unexpected resident. George Washington, the first president, is often associated with wooden teeth. However, this is a misconception. Washington did indeed wear dentures, but they were made from a variety of materials, including human teeth, cow teeth, and ivory. The notion of wooden teeth likely arose from the staining of his ivory dentures. Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary of the Treasury, had a tumultuous early life. Orphaned as a child in the Caribbean, Hamilton's intellect caught the attention of local businessmen who collected funds to send him to North America for education. This twist of fate ultimately led him to become one of the most influential founding fathers. James Madison, known as the father of the Constitution, was the smallest president in U.S. history. Standing at just 5 feet, 4 inches tall and weighing about 100 pounds, Madison proved that great things often come in small packages. Our seventh fact concerns John Hancock, famous for his oversized signature on the Declaration of Independence. What's less known is that Hancock was a smuggler before the Revolution. He used his merchant ships to evade British taxes, which ironically helped fuel the colonial resistance to British rule. Thomas Paine, although not typically considered a founding father, played a crucial role in the American Revolution with his pamphlet Common Sense. Interestingly, Paine's later years were marked by controversy and poverty. He died with only 6 people attending his funeral, a stark contrast to the influence he once wielded. The ninth fact brings us to Gouverneur Morris, a lesser-known but equally important founding father. Morris is credited with writing the preamble to the Constitution and large portions of the document itself. What's fascinating is that he accomplished this despite having a wooden leg, the result of a carriage accident in his youth. Finally, let's talk about Samuel Adams, often associated with the beer that bears his name. While Adams did indeed come from a family of brewers, he was more focused on revolution than beer. In fact, the modern Samuel Adams Beer Company has no direct connection to the founding father, using his name and image purely for marketing purposes. These 10 facts offer a glimpse into the complex and often surprising lives of America's founding fathers. They were not just political figures, but multifaceted individuals with diverse interests, quirks, and experiences. From Franklin's swimming prowess to Madison's small stature, these details humanize these historical giants and remind us that history is often more captivating than fiction. As we reflect on these lesser-known aspects of the Founding Fathers' lives, we gain a richer understanding of the individuals who shaped our nation. Their brilliance in statecraft was matched by their fascinating personal lives, reminding us that even the most revered historical figures were, at their core, human beings with their own unique stories. The next time you encounter a portrait of these iconic figures, remember that behind each stern visage lies a world of intriguing facts and untold tales, waiting to be discovered.